The year is 1595. Imagine the soft crackle of a nearby fire. The rich, earthy smell of old parchment and aging leather fills your study. Before you lies a map, a masterpiece by the great Gerardus Mercator. Your finger, illuminated by the gentle glow of candlelight, traces the cold, familiar line of the Arctic Circle. But what you find there is not the vast, empty expanse of ice you expect. Instead, your finger glides over 4 large, distinct islands, separated by swirling rivers that rush inward, and at the very center where the world's lines converge stands a single, immense black mountain, a silent monolith at the top of the world. Pause. This is not just a mapmaker's fancy. It is the ghost of a legend, a story that whispers from the ancient world. The Greeks, with their sun-drenched shores and clear blue skies, spoke of a land far to the north, a place hidden from the known world, beyond the reach of Boreas, the god of the cold north wind. They called it Hyperborea. It was not a land of frost and hardship, but a sanctuary of perpetual spring. Here, the sun was said to rise only once a year, and to set only once a year, bathing the land in a gentle, unending twilight for 6 months, and a glorious, unbroken day for the other 6. The Hyperboreans, its blessed inhabitants, were said to live for 1,000 years, their lives spent in song dance and worship of the god Apollo, who would abandon his temple at Delphi each winter to reside in this northern paradise. It was a world without disease, without strife, without old age, a perfect counterpoint to the chaotic world of mortals. Pause. What is truly strange is that this myth was not confined to the pages of poetry. For centuries, cartographers and scientists treated it not as a fable, but as a geographical necessity. They looked at their compasses, watching the needle twitch and align itself with an invisible, unyielding force, and they needed an explanation. The answer, they believed, was a colossal magnetic mountain at the very North Pole, a lodestone of impossible size that pulled every compass needle towards it. They named it the Rupes Nigra, the Black Rock, this magnetic heart of the world. They reasoned, must be the mountain at the center of Hyperborea. The 4 islands, divided by 4 great rivers, were the logical conclusion of physical structure to support this epicenter of the world's magnetic force, a tangible anchor for a global mystery. The myth had found its way from the realm of the gods onto the scientific charts of men. Slow pan across Mercator's map, focusing on the central mountain and 4 islands. Imagine it, through their eyes. The soft, golden light of an eternal sun caressing the shores of a verdant island, hidden behind a fortress of impassable ice. See Apollo, the god of light and music, his form radiant, crossing the sky not in a chariot of fire, but one pulled by a choir of singing swans, their calls echoing over a landscape of impossible beauty. Below, the glowing ethereal dance of the aurora borealis is not a cold, Arctic phenomenon, but the very breath of the gods, a celestial curtain of shimmering greens and purples that veils a tropical paradise, a garden thriving in the heart of winter. It is a vision of warmth in the coldest place on earth, a testament to the power of belief to shape the very geography of the world, even if only on paper. The lines on the map are not just depicting land and sea, they are charting a course to a place of perfect harmony. Pause. But where did such a detailed, vibrant vision come from? The truth, as it so often is likely a breathtaking misunderstanding. The Greeks, a people of the sun, would hear tales from northern travelers and traders, stories of a land far away, where for half the year, the sun never dipped below the horizon. They heard of the Arctic's midnight sun, a phenomenon their minds, accustomed to the steady rhythm of Mediterranean days and nights, could barely comprehend. In their imagination, a place with constant sunlight could only mean one thing: constant life-giving warmth. They could not picture a frozen, desolate wasteland bathed in perpetual, cold light. And so, they painted their own picture. They translated the alien concept of a polar day into the familiar language of a sun-drenched Elysian paradise. Hyperborea was not discovered. It was created, born from a failure of imagination to grasp the harsh reality of the Arctic. It was a beautiful misinterpretation of the world's wonders. Pause. Final shot of a fading map blending into a starry sky. Perhaps this is a story not about a place, but about a deep and universal human need. The need for a utopia, for a sanctuary just beyond the horizon, beyond the edge of our known world. We have always felt the cold winds of our own lives, the struggles, the sorrows, the inevitable passage of time. And so, we look to the empty spaces on the map and fill them not with what is there, but with what we wish was there. We draw islands of eternal spring, mountains that anchor our wandering hopes, and gardens where the burdens of the world become too quiet to hear. Hyperborea is a memory of a place that never was, carved into the maps of our dreams. A quiet promise that somewhere, just beyond the reach of the cold, there is a place of warmth waiting for us.